and I always be around for music. And we in Spanish culture, we love music. You asked me the question, right? In the beginning, was because it's a different type of music that I don't listen as often. It was like different for me, but now that I'm listening more often, now I start seeing what you like, because when I was younger, I used to listen to rap music, which is the version of what you like now. It's like close to it. In my case, because I grew up in my country and it was Spanish, I like English music too, but basically most of the music that we play with my friends, it was in Spanish. I like Vicente Fernandez. I like Paola San Basilio. From my country too, there's Tercer Mundo. From town music, like Los Jarcas. A lot of music, Spanish music is, because I like all type of music.
Sometimes when I'm focused, doing my own thing, I think to myself, how did I get this far into all of this? And to tell you the truth, I can point it back to those first few initial times when I indulged myself in the music that I've grown to love today. I don't know how to explain it, but it was this certain instinctual feeling that just made me want to replicate this feeling or emotion that was being translated to me and have that same effect on possibly somebody else. At the end of the day, I just wanted to see it exist. So that's what pushed me to get started. A lot of the time when I'm writing, I see it as though I'm designing a room, but it's almost like I'm designing a house where the music is the framework and all the lyrics are the pieces put into place specifically to tie everything together. And when I see it as that, I find it's a lot easier to get my words across. And there's always like an idea that sticks out to me when I first hear a song, and what I choose to go forward is specifically related to that piece of music. A lot of critics would say that this is a reflection of a certain rhythmic tone or a specific emotion. I just believe that when you write from a raw, vulnerable side of yourself, you're always going to come out with something that's sincere. And since day one, I've always strived to keep anything that I put out true and authentic to me, as I know reaching for anything just to grab attention that doesn't relate to you never ends well, and that's not why I got into this. Anytime that I stand on what I believe and create through that, I never make anything that I don't like. To me, my project symbolizes the end of an old chapter leading into the next. There was a lot of moments that led me here, some you're gonna see in a little bit, but I'd say from those experiences, I've become better at responding on those terms.
I don't lose, but when I do, get my sense back, see the truth. Pop the lens crack, pop the fence that leaves me blindsided to my roots. So much love to y'all, even through disputes. We all got our own creative pursuits, am I right or wrong? 5 different moods in a household, couldn't imagine us taking this far. And when I leave to achieve what was in my world, don't laugh at the time you dance in my car. Like what? I'ma need a garage, life repeating them rhythms, a mirage. So it's redeeming when you go through the seasons, but no releases, it came with a cost.
When I talk about a team sport, this is what I'm talking about. All he knows is go hard since a kid.
Yep.
All right, and when two people go this hard, a lot of times I respect both of these men. Their game was great. They were up 6-0. I know they think they had it. And honestly, that is the correct comment.
Hey bro, the resources that we had, we held them with our own. Like our hustle drives our performance in a sense. So like whatever we had, we just dealt with. Like
that's true.
I wouldn't say that there's just one specific goal that I plan to achieve with all of this, but what I will say is that to anybody watching or listening to my story, I want you to know that if I can do this, so can you. And believing that since the beginning has driven me to places I didn't think I'd end up. I just believe that everyone has a voice, and with hard work and preparation, anybody can see their ideas come to fruition. And when it does, it's the most fulfilling thing that you can work towards, in my opinion. And that's why I stay working.